Hey guys, it's Vex Key here. Today we're going to do a video on Razor. And the reason I'm doing a Razor build is because I've looked at tier lists and they have Razor ranked from A, B to C. And a few are actually, have played him correctly and put him at S tier, which is the correct place to put him. And I'm going to show you why. But first we're going to get started on my artifacts. My artifacts add on the Thundering Fury artifact, I'm meant to say, adds on 15% electro damage bonus. And the reason why you want to add this on is because when you're building Razor, you're not going to aim for Elementary Master. So the reason why is that because you want to aim for physical damage bonus and attack. And the reason why I say that is because your support characters are the ones that are going to carry his element burst damage for you. You don't want to try to correlate elementary mastery, because then you're going to compensate the damage you can do with his sword, and most of the time you're going to be swinging your sword because even his ult requires you swinging his sword. It's not an AoE effect like everybody else's. So therefore you want to build up the physical damage and attack. Here's one of the pieces I got. It's just an attack piece. I don't really have sets on him because I want to build his physical damage bonus the most. So I put this gladiator piece on him because it has physical damage bonus, which literally correlates to when you ascend him. Every time you ascend him, he gets physical damage bonus. And the reason why you want the physical damage bonus, because why wouldn't you want to add more stats to the stat that you get more to when you're ascending him? Literally, you still have 3 more ascensions to go. Who knows how much you're going to be doing? He might just be able to swing his sword regularly for like 20k in the future, maybe 30k, just by regularly swinging his sword, just because 3 more ascension levels. You guys don't realize how much more ascension levels do for you. I'm pretty sure every time you ascend, that one stat for him goes up like 15%. So I'm gonna add more crit damage to this one piece that I have, because I don't build sets. I just kind of put certain things together, but for my actual support pieces, I put sets on them. But for him, the main DPS, I did not put sets on him. I just made sure every piece correlated to how much damage you really accurately want to do. So just from viewing my artifacts, you can see 70% crit damage is added on. Then I also get a 38.5% damage, physical damage bonus just from my artifacts. So we're gonna scroll over to Constellations and Talents next, just so we really get an outlook on how much damage you could really do, because I don't even have his talents all that leveled up. So you have the claw, which increases his energy recharge rate, and it also does electro damage and clears all Razor's electro sigils. So all those sigils are added on and makes the cooldown time a lot faster for claw and thunder. Mind you guys, I only have this stuff level 2, so when you see the damage output I actually do, you're going to be like, oh snap, like he could do maybe way more than what you saw on the screen. So try to bear with the damage output, because you should think future, not what you see right on the off rip. Even though it's going to be high numbers, you should think about the damage you can really do when you ascend it to the 4th one, get level 70, get a better weapon like the skyward weapon. But I really wouldn't prefer the skyward weapon because it gives you recharge, and you want that, but not really. So we're gonna go over to Lightning Fang, which is his ult. His ult gives you pretty much a familiar, a wolf that is pretty much on his back, and it hits while you're swinging your swords. So, and it also deals electro damage, which is one reason why I added that Thundering Fury set you saw in my artifacts. And it also increases Razor's resistance to interruption, which is a good and bad thing, because you can take damage and it won't affect you, like you won't get a knockback or anything. So you sometimes might lose track of your HP, so try to make sure you stick with mechanics instead of just bearing on your defense and your HP, because even sometimes the best of the best die. I know I've died a few times just because of that, and I'm so used to knockback, and then I forget all about the mechanics because I see the numbers and I'm just like, wow. But those are the skill attributes right now, only 172 burst damage. I think it goes up to like 208 when you get it to 3, or like 199, something like that. And then his cooldown is 18%, but that's already maxed out. So we're going to head over to the Constellations, which I only have one of, which is increases Razor's damage by 10% for 8 seconds every time you pick up an electrical particle. So now we're gonna go over to all my stats put together is 120 crit damage, 114 recharge, which is decent. It's not all that great. I only have 19 elementary mastery, but remember I have that thundering fury, and then my attack is around 1100 almost. And then we're really gonna see the difference when I scroll all the way down. I'm gonna scroll all the way down to my physical damage bonus, and it's gonna be pretty insane, because that's really what you want to build. You want to go for like, you want to try to get that to like 300, 200, and I'm sitting at a cool 15% on electro damage bonus and a 128 on physical damage bonus. Now next up, I'm gonna show you guys the clip, the results of the build when you do it correctly, not, you know, people who just sit there and play the game and don't like certain things, so they don't try to actually figure out what it is. So here you guys go, enjoy.
I got careless. Picked the wrong test. Another test subject. Suffocate. I got careless. I got careless. Suffocate. Picked the wrong test subject. Picked the wrong test subject.
You're toast!
Alright guys, that was the clip. Thank you for watching. I hope it was informational to you guys. Like and subscribe, and leave in the comment section if you want a team build on him. Thank you.